Hello everyone, welcome to preview of RUINS 3. Before we get started, I want to thank everyone for their support. The first two RUINS chapters are doing extremely well. First RUINS, I think, has over 20,000 views. The new one, In the Shadows of Ruin, has over 10,000 views in its first week. So we really appreciate it. It's obviously because of you guys. Before we get started, let's go sit down. Alright, the official title of the third chapter is going to be called Rise of the Ruins. And right now we have about, I want to say 40% of the principal photography completed. So we'll probably be able to complete it this weekend. We're looking at maybe 2 weeks, if that. We'll have it uploaded on Iwaszewski and running. So that's pretty much where we're at right now with that. I'm not going to really get too much into the story of this particular third chapter, simply because I'm going to have another one of these blogs possibly next week or a week before we upload it. And within that one, I'm going to be able to talk a little bit more extensively about the story. You know, one thing I will say is that this is probably more similar in style and nature to the first RUINS than the second one. The second one, obviously, if you guys haven't seen it, by the way, it's running on the Iwaszewski autoplay as well as the autoplay on GS3. So please check it out. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's obviously, it's a little darker. This is a trilogy. So my goal from the very beginning when we wrote this story last year was to have the second one as a way to try to bring in backstory, as well as having it a little darker, a little bit more conflict, turmoil. You know, for me, I mean, I'm a big horror fan, as some of my friends probably already know. So it was an opportunity for me to make my very own horror film, in a way. But this third one is going to obviously give us closure. You know, the story basically is going to pick up right where the second one left off, and it's going to take us back to the Agua Caliente Reservation. So, and we're going to be battling it there at the cave. So it's going to actually be kind of interesting. You know, this particular video is going to have a lot of effects. You know, I'm very, very proud of what we've done so far. So far, I've already saw about 3 minutes that are completed of this video. You know, out of the video is going to be probably about 7-8 minutes, and it's amazing. It's phenomenal. You know, just the effects, the soundtrack. I mean, it's going to be kind of similar to the second one. Obviously, it's not going to be as dark. There's going to be a lot of authentic Native American music in it. So there's just, you know, there's a lot of great things going on. You know, in a way, I mean, we're actually happy that we got to this point where we completed our first trilogy. You know, by the same token, I mean, we're also a little, I guess you want to say, sad. You know, because we enjoyed it so much. It was so much fun, and it's over. You know, but it was a learning experience. I would say out of the almost 300 plus videos I've done over the last couple of years, this one was definitely the one where we learned the most. I think we grew out of this. You know, it definitely made us kind of, you know, rise to the next level. So yeah, you know, and I'll tell you one thing, and I know some people have been asking me questions concerning, you know, making a trilogy. It's easier said than done. It really is. You know, I mean, you know, because you got to remember something. You know, when you do a trilogy, as you guys probably already know, I mean, the concept is each story, you know, takes the plot, takes the premise to the next level. You know, and obviously everything is connected. You know, whereby, you know, since this is YouTube, you have to remember that each video has to independently stand on its own. You know, because every day I'm meeting new people. Every day I'm getting new subscribers. So people don't know anything about who I am. They don't know anything about the Ghost Seekers or about this RUINS Trilogy. So, you know, you got to present a video to them that they're going to be able to understand. You know, they're going to be able to watch it, know what's going on, and hopefully enjoy it enough where they're going to go back and watch its predecessors. So, and you know, and to juggle that, it's kind of complicated. But, you know, I think we pulled it off for the most part. And I'm just really excited. You know, my excitement is I made a playlist which has the first two RUINS videos. I'm excited to get this third one there and sit back and watch all three back to back. Because ultimately, I believe, you know, even though they're 3 individual videos, you know, when you watch them, all 3 of them back to back, it's going to be like watching a short film. And that definitely is what we were trying to accomplish. So anyhow, that's where we're at. I will talk a little bit more about RUINS 3. I should say Rise of the Ruins in the next blog. I'm going to end this one though. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that we're going to be doing after the trilogy. some people have been asking me, what's going to happen after, this is completed. Well, we have one project right now that we're actually in the process of making. My brother-in-law Gilbert and sister have been at Orlando, Florida, and they've been at Walt Disney World. They've actually been out there for the last 3 weeks, and they're putting together this really nice video. They're chronicalizing the entire park, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of take that footage and we're going to center it around a very small story, fictional story. So that I think is going to be kind of fun, and that should actually upload, I would say, probably about a month, maybe 3 to 4 weeks after Rise of the Ruins plays. So that's pretty much what's happening now. Aside from videos, I just want to mention this really quick. I want to kind of get you guys excited about it, because we're definitely excited about it. One of the big things we're going to be working on this year, we've been planning it actually since last year, but we're definitely doing it this year. We're going to make our very own website. It's definitely going to be connected to the F. Iwaszewski channel, but it's going to be a lot more than just, a Ghost Seekers page. The goal is, obviously, it's going to present all of our material, everything that we've done within the last 2 years. There'll be a section that's just going to focus primarily on the RUINS Trilogy. That's going to have biographies on all the actors who were in it. It's going to have production notes. It's going to pretty much have everything that you would expect to find, including also links to the videos as well. We're going to have a section on our paranormal research, and of course another section on all our ride reviews and carnival stuff. Aside from that, though, the thing that's going to make this actually a lot different than your general pages is that this is going to have sections that are going to revolve around our artwork. We have a lot of original artwork that's been created for the Ghost Seekers channel. All our thumbnail artwork for all our hit videos, the backgrounds, all that stuff's going to be there. There's also going to be a section where we're going to have moving icons, dozens of them, that you guys are more than welcome to take, And that being said, this is also something that's getting me very excited. We're going to have an area where we want our friends to participate in this webpage. In other words, there's going to be a section where if you guys have artwork that you would like to present, if you guys want to place information about your own channels or your own web pages, you're more than welcome to do so. As a matter of fact, we encourage it, to be honest with you. We want everyone to participate. The goal of this is not so much to establish the GS Ghost Seekers, even though that's one objective, but aside from that, we want the entire community to take part of it. And I feel that, by accomplishing that, we're going to get people excited by it. People are going to want to go and visit this page. I want people to feel at home when they're there. We're also going to have all of our original soundtrack, the music that is in all the RUINS videos. The music from Shadows, the music from Rise, which is, by the way, original music. It's stuff that we've actually gone to the Agua Caliente Reservation. I have a friend there who created this music. All that stuff is going to be there for you guys to enjoy, as well as our GS intro. The cute little song that we play in all our videos at the beginning. That will actually be the song when you open the page. That's going to play. So, and there's going to be obviously a lot more. As we get closer to it, I'm going to be giving you guys more information and let you know, when we actually get to the point where it's ready to open. I'll let you guys know the actual date. But I really want you to take part of it. This is something that we've been planning for a while. It's very special for us. My sweetheart's put a lot of time and effort into this. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I think ultimately it's going to show. The goal is, what we're trying to do is we're trying to, in this year, take the GS Ghost Seekers to the next level. And I feel very, very comfortable and very positive that we're going to accomplish that. And obviously we're going to accomplish it with your help. Thank you so much for everything. Please watch Rise of the Ruins. It's coming out in 2 weeks. Take care.